I don't care how old you are, everybody needs a best friend. And isn't it fun when you find a friend in kind of an unexpected way? Well, that's what's happened with Jackie North and Barbara Sullivan. They are here this morning, courtesy of Carol Menninger, who is with Creekside at Shallowford, and she figured she could not find two better ambassadors than these two for how great life is at Creekside. So good to see you.
Thank you. You too, Julie.
I was joking with them and I said, you know, Carol is not a woman of few words. She likes to talk about Creekside, but it was fun for me to watch her sit back in total silence, listening to the two of you talk about how much you love it there. Can we share your stories?
Yeah. Sure.
Before we do, Carol, remind us, Creekside is intended to be independent living?
That's right. It's independent living. Jackie and Barbara are the perfect examples of success stories, people who didn't think about coming to live with me until they did, and they have just added to the community and benefited the way everyone can.
Okay, so you came first, Barbara, right?
Yes.
You've been there how long?
8 months.
And Jackie, you've been there?
7.
Neither one of you were really seriously considering a move, is that correct?
Correct.
You're from Ringgold, Barbara.
Yes.
You're from Cleveland.
Yes.
Both of you, though, your daughters were kind of instrumental in saying, okay, Mom, you got to do something.
Right.
Is that right?
Yes.
Were you a little bit reluctant at first to follow that encouragement from your daughters?
I was scared, you know, making a big move like that. But once I was there, it didn't take me long to fall into the groove.
So your first impression was what?
Good. Very good. I mean, everybody was very kind, greet you, invite you to sit with them, you know, for breakfast, dinner, or lunch.
Mm-hmm.
They made you feel welcome, and that's what I was wanting. And also, where I lived at, I stayed by myself a lot, and this way I got out into our community there and met a lot of people, and you just fit in.
Well, and listening to the two of you talk, it's like 8th graders going to lunch together or something. So you, Jackie, were also reluctant. You had lost your husband.
Yes.
You went to a few places, but you kept coming back to Creekside.
Right. A couple of places we had went to were not adequate for me. They weren't very friendly. It was like, I'm sorry to say, but one was kind of like dense, like a morgue. I told my daughter, no, I can't live here. But she wanted me in a place where she felt like I could interact with other people, that I could do something, that I needed to get out and be active in my life, you know, that I wasn't as active. But I found Creekside to be one of the most fabulous places I've ever been to. It's not only the warmth that we get from staff, it's all the residents there that are so loving and kind. And we all stick together, we look after one another.
You mentioned the fear, Barbara, and I can see that because change is never an easy thing.
I'm not one to change.
It's also, though, have you found that you're not lonely? Were you lonely before?
I was lonely before, and now I'm not. I mean, I know all my neighbors. I know nearly everybody in the place. Mm-hmm. I'm not an introvert, I'm an outgoer. And we've got a lot of activities, a lot of people. We got a beauty shop.
You have a what?
A beauty shop.
A beauty shop, okay.
Mm-hmm. We've got a little bit of everything that you would need.
Do you find, Carol, when people come, because you probably took the two of them on their tours too, people are going to be a little bit shy maybe initially walking through.
Yes.
Could you tell this story times 100?
Yes, absolutely. I remind people that they're very important to me individually, but that there's nothing we haven't experienced on behalf of our new residents. Nothing scares us. There's nothing we can't help them through. And I have to tell you, these are my two little bosses. They are waiting at my office door every morning with lists for me to do.
Whoa.
And the residents are the beneficiaries.
So, I mean, I will tell you, I'm 54, okay? And I have hit this point in my life, I guess, because I'm more in tune with me and less in tune with my daughters, because they're growing too. And I catch myself kind of reminiscing a little bit about parts of my childhood self, the old Julie, before I became the wife and mom Julie. So do y'all find that too as you go through your years, that it's fun to kind of feel like a kid again?
Yes.
Is that how you feel?
Oh, it's, you should see us at bingo. We are all children.
If people do come to visit you, now is a good time, right, Carol? Because some people who are considering a move, they can feel established for the holidays.
Well, that's it. And for the 30 years I've been doing this, I've heard people say over and over, oh, I don't want to do it during the holidays. I'll wait until after. But these girls can tell you, not only because of the beautiful decorations that they've put all over, but there's so much to do. Don't sit at home alone during the holidays. Come live it up with us. You'll be surprised at how rich it is.
Well, I want to come play bingo with you sometime.
Oh, honey, you love it.
All right, here's where you will find them. Perhaps they'll have room for a third new best friend. It's Creekside at Shallowford. There's their phone number and their website. Don't be shy. Come. They're all very friendly, as you heard them say, and they'll be happy to welcome you to the family. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.